This is a Thunder Game Report.
Hi, I'm Randy Renner at Chesapeake Energy Arena. The Thunder really played some outstanding defense tonight, especially for the first three quarters, holding Sacramento to just 30% shooting. They didn't have a very good fourth quarter. All the subs were in, and it was a little bit disjointed, but that can be forgiven. The Thunder beat the Sacramento Kings tonight 94-81. They led by as many as 32 points. Kevin Durant tonight with 29, so that extends his streak of 25-point games to now 37 straight. So he's within just 3 of tying Michael Jordan's modern-day record, which is 40. Russell Westbrook tonight had 18, and Jeremy Lamb had a nice game with 13 points. Afterwards, we had a chance to talk with head coach Scott Brooks, Jeremy Lamb, and Russell Westbrook.
I thought the first quarter and actually in the third quarter, we really came out with a good defensive disposition. I thought our bigs were active. Serge did a great job of blocking shots, contesting shots, being in the right spots. Defensively, and Russell and KD and Dre, they all were active. They were using their length. We were getting into the passing lanes. We're locked in defensively. That's what we need to continue to do. Offensively, we were moving the basketball. We were getting our shots that we wanted going into this game. The ball was really moving, 26 assists tonight. But I thought the defense was outstanding for the first three quarters.
How would Jeremy's performance overall, maybe his best showing, most minutes he's got in a while? He looked pretty good.
Well, I thought he was good tonight. He was doing a good job defensively. Obviously, he's made some shots, but I liked his defensive toughness tonight. He has to continue to just keep working. You know, one of the things that he will have a team full of guys that believe in him. The minutes are going to come, and sometimes they're not going to be as much as he has played in the past, but we just want him to keep working hard when he's out there. I thought his minutes were played hard tonight.
I think he had 5 assists, I think 2 steals. I mean, are those the categories you almost look for more than the points with him?
I want him to be a complete player, like all of our guys. We want to be a two-way team. I thought he did a good job of getting himself open, setting himself up to get open. That's what we've been working on, his setups, and I thought he was good tonight. Making plays for others, that's what he has to continue to do. Nick and Jeremy have a good relationship on the court, and so I thought they had a good opportunities to get us some open looks.
Nick Allen, ThunderDynamite.com. Coach Russell puts a lot of emphasis on his own defense to kind of set the tone. Did you see the leadership from him tonight on that side of the floor?
Well, I like what Russell was doing. He was using his quickness, his strength, his athleticism, his toughness to defend, and that's what we need to have all of our guys do. And I thought we did that to start the game. We gave him 15 points, and then Russell was leading us on offense, really getting everybody involved. And he got enough opportunities for himself. He puts a lot of pressure on defense with his ability to attack.
Coach, Andrew Gilman, Fox Southwest. Could you give us an update on Reggie, why he missed tonight, and if you expect him back practice tomorrow, next game, what his status is?
Well, he has a mid-back sprain. Right? Mid-back? Yes. We'll see how he feels tomorrow. Don't know the status tomorrow until we get there. We'll know tomorrow. Yeah, we'll know tomorrow.
Darnell Mayberry, the Oklahoman. Going back to that third quarter, you guys were 12 of 16, I think, in the period.
Yes.
10 of those 12 were layups or dunks. What was working offensively for you?
Well, our setups were good. We were moving the basketball. We were coming hard off of screens. We were looking for each other on all of our pick and roll actions. And we have some good players. We have good players that understand the game. Offensively, we've been really good this year. And I thought we had another growth about a month and a half ago of really playing good basketball. And we're passing the ball at the best we've ever had. We have to just continue to work on that end, but we still have to focus on what we do defensively.
Scott Bill Haston, do you have any more clarity now as to when to expect
Reggie back?
Cephalosha and Perkins back, and when they come back, even if there's rust, how much, just by virtue of them being back, how much of your defensive identity do you get back?
Well, you're talking to the premier defenders on our team. But I will say this, we expect all of our players to be defenders. Kevin and Russell, they have to defend. For us to be successful, you can't have 2 or 3 guys doing the dirty work. We want to have a team full of dirty work players, and that's what makes us a good team. But when Perk and Tabo, like I said earlier today, yesterday, they're improving. They're working with their coaches and doing some individual work. They haven't participated in our practice yet. That's coming. I don't know when. I don't know when the date that will happen or when they will play.
Scott, Russ had a stretch in the second quarter where he seemed like something was wrong with him or bothering him. Do you know what was sort of upset him at that time? And it looked like he might have hurt his elbow. Is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine. Russell's was attacking the basket. I thought he was frustrated with himself. He turned the ball over twice. He had actually his pull-up jump shot. He didn't do that. He drove to the basket and he turned it over, and then he turned the ball over. He thought Steven was in the left corner for a 3, and Steven was diving. So he was upset with himself, but he's fine. No, nothing's bothering him.
Myron Patton Fox. DeMarcus Cousins only played 17 minutes, but still on 2 for 8, 4 rebounds. You did a pretty good job against him tonight.
Yeah, we did. We wanted to make sure that we stayed between him and the basket. It sounds simple, but it's hard to do against this kid. He's an aggressive player. He's a very talented big in this league. He did a good job. I thought Hash did a good job of really staying in front of him and making all of his shots tough.
Anyone else for Coach?
Tommy, you got a question for me? I've been waiting for this moment.
Coach, what do you think about how you only have 1 second chance point?
Ooh, man. Hey, we talked earlier it was going to be a softball question. Darnell, you talked to him? One of the things we have to work on is being a better offensive rebounding team. I'll make sure you have a conversation with Serge tomorrow. All right. See you guys.
No, they don't talk to me before certain games, but they just tell me stay ready. I always stay ready. I always be ready to play. I still stick with my workouts. So I just try to be ready, whenever my number's called.
You seem to be very disruptive on the defensive end tonight. What was your mindset heading into that part of the challenge tonight?
Just try to impact the game in other ways than scoring. Try to set my teammates up, try to play some good defense. When, Coach trusts me to go in the game or my teammates trust me out there, I want to make them proud. So try to work hard on the defensive end and make some things happen.
Is it easier to find a rhythm when you get 33 minutes? You get 12-minute spurts out there instead of maybe like 3.
Well, I think tonight I was able, like you said, do some things on defense end, got me some, easy layups and things like that. So that was, I think that was the biggest way I was able to get in the rhythm and knock down some shots.
5 assists, is that kind of part of your game that you like showing the playmaking for others?
Yeah, I just try to be aggressive and, try to make plays for my teammates. It was open, so I try to give them the ball, as well as, when I'm, on the wing, they get me the ball, so I just try to return the favor.
It seems like you developed a nice little connection with Nick Collison out there and get a couple assists to him. Do you feel that connection when you're out there?
Oh, yeah, I always say he does the dirty work. He got to, get open and, him and the big man be fighting. I just run off and, do whatever. I shoot it or I pass it. So I got the easy job, and he makes it look easy, but he, has a tough job.
As a team, you guys held him to, I think, 36% shooting. Is this a defensive effort you guys can build off of?
Definitely. We try to help each other out. Always try to, be there for one another. And when we can do that and contest every shot, it's hard to score on us.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Russell, you guys wanted the defense to be better tonight. You hold them to 15 points in the first and then kept it going with 13 points in the third quarter. What does that say about you guys even let off the pedal?
Just did a good job of focusing in. We did this a great job of just focusing on us and trying to focus in on our team and not worry about them so much.
Seems like you and Kevin definitely had a lot of great connections during the game. Does it feel like you guys were really in a rhythm tonight?
Definitely. Kevin does a great job of looking for me, and I do a great job of trying to find him and get him easy baskets.
Can this kind of performance from Jeremy Lamb really help his confidence moving forward?
Yeah, I don't really think he never lost it. He just wasn't making shots. Just like, that's normal. I think throughout a year, you're going to find a 2-week stretch where you have a slump, you're not making any shots. But he's get back on track. He comes in the gym every day and works, so he'll be all right.
Russ, you really put a lot of kind of pressure on yourself to key the defensive effort. What did you like about the way you played tonight at the point of attack?
Not bad. Not great, but not bad.
Russell, sometimes it's easier to look at a loss and figure out what went wrong. When you win a game that you were leading by 32 points, what do you take from this?
Just focus on us. Just watch the film, go home and check it out and see what we did as a unit and make sure we was doing the right things, regardless of who was playing.
You've won 5 out of 6. What's working for you guys right now?
We just playing together, man. We put ourselves in position if we defend and win every game, and I think we've been doing that, lately.
For sure. It looked like you were experimenting with another sleeve. Something happened to your elbow or something in your right arm tonight?
Experimenting?
Do you always play with 2 sleeves, 2 arm sleeves?
Nah, I don't experiment. I happened to get hit on my funny bone, so I didn't want to get hit again.
So it's just like a little minor thing, nothing serious?
Very, very minor.
It wasn't funny.
Very minor. Huh?
It wasn't funny.
No.
Russell Westbrook, Jeremy Lamb, and Scott Brooks. After the game tonight, the Thunder will practice tomorrow, and then they have the Utah Jazz in here on Sunday. And remember, that is a 2 o'clock start here at Chesapeake Energy Arena, not the customary 6 o'clock, 2 o'clock Sunday afternoon against Utah. Then the Thunder will have a few days to practice and get ready for a showdown game with the San Antonio Spurs in here on Thursday night. Keep clicking back. We'll update you from practice on Saturday. So keep it here at InsideThunder.com.